Alright, hello, how y'all doing? I'm Federico, welcome to the channel. A bit late, but we're finally getting on. Just had our curry and other stuff for dinner not that long ago, so we're gonna get on and finish. Do some Sandland story that we didn't get to yesterday. If anyone's on my socials today, I guess today they announced the remake for Final Fantasy Tactics, so go off the collector's edition, and you can bet that's probably gonna be $1. All the stuff they add, but who knows? Available right on the Square next door. We were here right outside the story stuff. Just a minute, we'll get to that. Alright. Only other important thing we can do right now is just go around and fricking go hunting for the last couple hard ones we need, but there's no immediate rush for that yet.
Wonder if the Peachy could make me a new game console if I asked.
You'd be lucky to get off with cleaning the whole village if King Lucifer found out about that.
But fiends aren't meant to practice self-restraint.
Fiends aren't meant to practice self-restraint. This could fit. No, I can't.
Well, what brings you
Starfleet
here
uniform.
today?
It's not much, but we've brought some provisions for the village.
Oh, that is extremely kind of you.
Not at all. It's the least I could do to attempt to atone for my crimes. If there's anything else you need, just ask.
I'll keep it in mind. But let me give you something in return. Maybe this would be of some use to you.
What's this? A gun?
Good.
Yes, designed for self-defense. We call it a pow-pow.
Pow pow. They just call
It's
it pew pew.
completely non-lethal. However, it can temporarily stun enemies,
Non-lethal, temporarily stun. Ah. We can use it in the base.
even at a considerable distance.
A non-lethal sniper rifle?
Really? That does sound handy.
Quite the peaceful solution to conflict, wouldn't you say? And the bizarre faces people make when hit by it.
In the bizarre faces.
Hmm.
As a sheriff, I'm sure you can make good use of it.
Definitely. Thank you. Well, we best be on our way.
Check out more soldiers to murder and not use this weapon.
Can't you stay a little longer? We've much to catch up on.
I suppose we don't have to leave right away.
Maybe we'll go have a look around while you two talk.
We've already looked around. Obtain. Pow pow. Back into the radio tower then?
Here we go.
Hello.
This way of saying thing, everything has some kind of use after all.
Yes.
If only it was edible. Children.
My turn. You look happy. What you up to?
Oh, Beelzebub! Here, you can have one too.
The grip of a gun?
What's this? Is it tasty?
Just eat it.
I wouldn't if I were you, Prince.
It's a Pez dispenser.
You
isn't
worry
it?
too much.
Yep, Pez dispenser. Loading.
Whoa! What is this? I'm floating! Can I fly?
It's literally a Pez dispenser.
Cool, right?
Yeah, you got me. I thought it was candy.
It is.
It's called a floaty tablet. You can have more if you want.
I can't see how these will be useful, but sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
Anyway, you Peachy are good with bots, right? Can you fix a broken game console?
Yeah, even a baby could do that.
Even a baby could do that.
Really?
Fix a broken
Can I
gaming
bring
console.
it next time? My console's been broken for ages.
Bring it anytime.
Sweet!
Floaty tablet.
Beelzebub! How you doing, friend? You're our savior bringing back water to the river.
I did it for my own reasons, not for you.
Regardless, it's still amazing. Keep up the good deeds.
Good deeds? I'm a fiend. That's like asking a fish to walk.
Keep up the awesome evil deeds that happen to help everyone.
Alright, fine.
Hello.
Keep the cool and evil deeds.
Yes.
Alright, next kids are in the other town. Important to broaden your horizons. Learn all things new.
Hello.
I can't believe demons and humans are working together. Little monkeys.
What?
Indeed.
I'll care for the burro every day after
After
this.
the explosion 30 years ago, only those of us who happened to be outside the village survived. We've lost our home twice. First the tragedy in Flatland, and now this.
Flatland.
All because of those foolish, greedy humans.
I used to think that way, yes. But recently, I've been thinking that perhaps if we had never left our planet and shared our tech with humans, this world would be at peace. That is how I have come to see things these days anyway.
It's still a human's fault, but we contributed.
I'm not sure. Give them so much as a rock and they'll throw it at someone. They'd have wound up in the same mess without you.
So we simply sped up a fate which was inevitable?
Hello.
Hope this planet's peace will last a little bit longer this time.
Yep.
Trucks.
Why, hello.
Gosh, you need a tank wash? Call me. You see the difference. That could be squeaky clean like the bald head of mine. Yes, we want a tank wash.
Hello.
That's always does the best to make everyone laugh. Wish I could do the same. Hey, their crops are growing.
Hello.
It's so sweet and delicious, right? Makes you float too. I was whistling like a blade of grass on a starry night. I feel like I'm part of the world. Comforting.
Thank you so much for getting the river flowing once again.
What difference does it make for you? There was always water here. You didn't even need the river.
Water is the source of all life. We all depend on its cycles. We're only guests here. And one day, we will leave. But it's comforting to know that everyone else now has water too.
Aha. In that case, you're welcome, I guess.
No one's gonna do it. Yeah. We're just staying there. The elder.
Huh? Where's the old man?
He left the village, saying he needed some time alone.
He did? All right, let's go after him.
All right.
Would you pass on a message to Rao for me? Even now that this vast river has returned, there are some mistakes that can't be washed away. But with the help of your new companions, your future can be bright and unblemished. I'm sure of it.
Got it. I'll let him know.
You've had your share of hardships too, Rao.
He's always pulling out his hair over something. It's not like beating himself up is gonna change the past.
You moped for a year after breaking King Lucifer's best vase.
That was because he banned me from playing games.
No, it seems Rao thoroughly enjoyed his time on the road with you. You've had your share.
He's
No.
He's outside.
Is that what he thinks?
Let's bring them more supplies later and see if they can fix my console.
Sounds like a plan.
Beeping noise.
Rao here.
Ari speaking. It's a relief to finally reach you. I was starting to get worried something happened to you, too.
Us too? What do you mean?
We've lost contact with the unit tasked to guard the battleship. And when we dispatched another nearby unit to investigate, they went AWOL too.
So now you want the old man to look into it for you?
Beelzebub. I didn't realize you were there too.
You never know where I might show up.
The battleship belonged to Zeu. I wonder what's going on. Okay, we'll look into it.
Much appreciated. Contact me as soon as you find anything.
Understood. Well, you heard the brief. Are you two coming along?
Sure. Sounds fun.
Thanks.
I just hope we don't run into anything too crazy. Zeu's battleship crash-landed somewhere around the big dam, right?
Yes, that's right. The Royal Army's been guarding the crash site.
So someone tried to pick a fight with them?
That we don't know. Maybe their transmitter just malfunctioned.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Crocodile!
Holy fuck, we heard the shit.
Not a good idea to try to fight that thing barehanded.
Let's get out of there!
At least that was sort of fun.
You literally one-shot the little one?
Looks like there's something up there. We could reach it if we had a vehicle that could jump.
Rocket quick reload. And we do have a much harder hitting gun.
What goes through your head in the middle of a fight?
How I'm gonna beat the other guy to a pulp.
That's a start, but you might get better results by predicting what your enemy is going to do and reacting accordingly. You'll find it hard to lose if you're always fighting on favorable terms.
We got a chance against it with the bot, right?
Watch its movements carefully and look for an opening. Determine where it's coming from.
It's starting to do something! It's starting to do something! It's starting to do something!
Determine where it's coming from.
I got 1.5.
Keep clear and attack from a distance! Keep clear and attack from a distance!
Whoa!
Keep clear and attack from a distance!
And one that's almost dead. They're hitting so much harder.
Clear and attack from a distance! Keep clear and attack from a distance!
Hang in there!
Ooh. Alright, big repair. Small repair. Big repair. Small repair.
Uh-oh, it's catching fire!
Determine where it's coming from.
Oh! Left the area. Oh! Where's the other dragon? Fuck, I healed.
Keep moving. You're in danger. Determine where it's coming from.
Uh-oh, it's catching fire! Uh-oh, it's catching fire!
Determine where it's coming from.
That's the one that's low. And it's just one off, so we don't have to deal with it again.
At least that was sort of fun.
Genji Dragon Scales.
Determine where it's coming from.
To only dodge one. It'd be much easier.
Keep moving. You're in danger.
Dove and instantly came back up. One more. Genji Dragons defeated.
If you ever think you might be lost, you should check the map.
Yeah, getting lost and having to backtrack would be a pain.
The environment here is harsh, even by Sandland's usual standards. Sprawling desert, quicksand all around, violent sandstorms. Stay alert at all times.
Even we demons can't go toe-to-toe with Mother Nature.
Anti-gravstone. Titanium ore. Niter. Those already sound rare. Where the fuck are we going?
Sure looks sturdy, but I bet I can break it with enough force.
Normally, people aren't at risk of a Geji dragon attack out here.
The damn things really seem to have it out for us, though.
And I bet the Gedgies in such a deserted, wild area are gonna be extra tough.
Learning assistant. Center interception system. For the tank.
Be prepared to fight at all times.
Sure. Never know when we might bump into one of them.
Isn't running away an option?
So no, if we bust this down, I think we could make it through.
Normally, people aren't at risk of a Geji dragon attack out here.
The damn things really seem to have it out for us, though.
And I bet the Gedgies in such a deserted, wild area are gonna be extra.
Looks like a boss fight. Wide open arena.
Tough.
Iron, anti-grav, niter, titanium.
Be prepared to fight at all times.
Sure. Never know when we might bump into one of them.
Isn't running away an option?
I'm gonna check out those dead-end paths now. See where they lead. Welcome back, buddy.
Normally, people aren't at risk of a Gedgy dragon attack out here.
Damn things really seem to have it out for us, though.
I bet the Gedgies in such a deserted, wild area are gonna be extra tough.
It was just a shortcut down.
Prince, it's good to wander off the beaten path sometimes. Detours can be the source of all sorts of discovery.
True. We might come across other travelers' abandoned belongings or usable equipment.
Spoken like a true thief.
So hard to see anything in the damn sandstorm. You've escaped. Yeah, buddy.
If enemies take you by surprise, just stay calm and try to get distance from them.
And then run away.
Running in a blind panic gives them more chances to hit you in the back. Assess the situation calmly instead.
What? I prefer running towards them.
It's under the sand, Prince. It could surface anywhere. Maybe you can lure it out. The powerful hit to the ground.
And this new tank cannon is just really powerful. Cave is over here. Come on, buddy. My answer hasn't changed, buddy. Ooh, that's a thing.
Tell me something. How do humans make a
Hey,
living?
Booster Chip. Oh, bike.
Crafts, agriculture, hunting, trade. It's pretty varied. And some bad eggs resort to thievery, of course.
We steal from humans sometimes too.
That's nothing to be proud of. Unless you're stealing from the army, that is.
Critical just one-shot it.
I think there's a cave or something under the quicksand.
A boost.
I think there's a cave or something under the quicksand.
Keep your distance!
Let's get out of there!
I think there's a cave or something under the quicksand.
I think we explored that one, but we'll double check it. B.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
Yeah, I figured you were out or busy or something. If already explored here, so we'll just kill the enemies and escape. I would need more Cobra stuff anyways.
Hardly any humans around here.
It's a harsh region. It's not easy to survive here, so most don't bother trying.
Even in the old days, it was far from any rivers. It's been like this for a long time.
I guess you really can't survive without water, huh?
Old iron ingots.
Here we go.
This is a dual rocket launcher. The hopper.
Nice. One down.
Ash, what are you eating? Ash. Cute skimpy can.
Do you need anything?
Alright, can we upgrade our vehicle finally? Oh, we still don't have the damn Cobra alloy.
See you later. Do you need any? See you later.
You can also claim this here too now.
Pleased to meet you.
The reward.
Thanks to you. And now I've got requests from other clients.
Let's settle down.
A lot more. I could always use a hand. Whenever you feel like it.
Alright, I got 3, and then this 4th one right here.
Then it's settled.
Hey, nice to see you again. Is it just my Oh yeah, I found something cool, so I'll share it with you. Bring me any rare items you find. I'll make it worth your while.
Driver. He was right outside that. That one will take us that way.
Hey, Steve. Did the demon village always used to be where it is now?
As far as I know, there is no record of us moving.
Staying in one spot for so long is a sign of good Governance.
Maybe you humans should try moving less.
Go this way for that.
Travelers often use distinctive rock formations like these to help them find their way. The fact that they're so well trafficked means you frequently find bandits lying in wait there too.
Could they be hiding behind them right now? Well, it goes.
That in cave.
We'll probably find traveling merchants on the main roads. They roam over Sandland, peddling their wares to all comers.
Fellow travelers, huh? If we find any, let's stop and compare notes with them.
When you run into enemies in the desert, taking a head count is a good first step.
Can't we just pick them off one by one?
If there are only a few, sure. But with large groups, you risk getting surrounded.
Ha. Sounds more complicated than I thought.
Mommy. Yeah, she's been on the last couple nights.
We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that.
No, she
But
wants someone to
somehow I
play
doubt
with.
they'd take kindly to intruders.
She hasn't, from what I've seen,
If we
logged in
can't
like
talk
2
you
weeks
out
into
of
the
it,
game.
please at least try to be sneaky about it.
We didn't go the right way.
Here we go.
The right path?
Tell me something. How do humans make a living?
Crafts, agriculture, hunting, trade. It's pretty varied. And some bad eggs resort to thievery, of course.
We steal from humans sometimes too.
That's nothing to be proud of. Unless you're stealing from the army, that is.
This is just a path to the upper area, isn't it?
Looks like we're not the only travelers out here.
We
Not the far left path. I think this is the path we gotta go. Okay, this is the path. We gotta go to this rock.
Looks like we're not the only travelers out here.
should think about stopping by that campsite they're using ourselves. It's a communal camp that's open to all travelers.
Talk about convenient!
Diamond, diamond.
At least that was sort of fun.
Poly sensors. Also need meters. Alright, we remembered the path where we were supposed to go. Holy fuck, that's a lot of them.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now. I've got an idea.
Go plunder.
I'll figure something out.
Legendary primary weapon for the battle tank.
I've heard rumors of creatures of tremendous power in this land. You never know when you might run across one of them.
Oh yeah, I think I heard Father say that before.
That's you demons, isn't it? Well, I suppose there's always someone stronger.
Well, no matter how tough they are, there's no...
At least that was sort of fun. Sure are a lot of these guys.
Stealing to get by. That's the world we live in.
Sounds like they can't complain if we take their treasure off their hands then.
Sorry, can't help right now. Sorry, can't help right now.
What the hell do you want? I'll knock your stinking head off!
These are going to have a weapon for tracking people, making them faint and look silly on their face. So how do we use this?
What the hell do you want? I'll knock your stinking head off!
I'm just getting warmed up. Man, I'm good.
This is pretty effective.
I'm back at exit!
This is pretty effective.
I feel it.
This is pretty effective. Still got the fight left in me. This is pretty effective.
I'm back at exit!
Got some fight left in me. This is pretty effective.
I'm just getting warmed up.
How's this for ya?
Don't let your guard down.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Wow.
Ow, ow, ow.
You motherfucker.
How's this for you?
Man, I'm good.
He knocked us the fuck out.
I feel. How's this for you? Back in action. I feel. You. How's this for you? I'm back in action. Ow! Ow!
Level 30 enemy
Ow!
defeated.
Damn it! You'll pay for this.
That was easy. What was up with that guy?
30 enemy, and we were level 17. And this guy has everything we need. Oh, he doesn't. He has regular stuff.
Thank you!
We get to this one then. Peddler's here in the front.
Thank you.
How did we get here? Broken is right here, right? So
real good. Well, so it goes. Take that!
Yeah, we never did fully explore this cave.
Look at all these bones.
Seem to be mostly animal bones. The survival of the fittest on full display.
We didn't have to jump out at the time to get back up.
Here we go.
Don't rush ahead. The raptors will surround you.
Here we go.
They may be weak on their own, but they're much more dangerous as a group.
Then let's make it through before they can gang up on us.
This is two on the other side of this wall.
Do you think we'll ever explore all of Sandland?
Thought makes my head spin. I am intrigued, though.
Gotta make the most of the journey. No holding back.
Alright, so that doesn't get me there. Or did finish exploring the mines.
I wonder if we'd find ore, or if we dug up the demon village. Yeah. Take that! So far, so good. I wonder if we'd find ore if we dug up the demon village.
I'm not sure, though I can say with confidence that would make the King of Demons very mad.
An ore so rare it's worth making my dad bad for? Yeah, there's no way that actually exists.
Here we go. This is what we were looking for.
Think I could jump that with a speedy bot.
Look like any of the locals have been using this tunnel for quite some time.
It's probably been ages since this place was abandoned.
Feels like a waste.
Common 20mm burst. Just on that one.
This place is practically falling apart beneath our feet. Take it slow, or you're going to fall through.
You must think I'm a real klutz.
I can see obstacles here and there, too. Watch where you're going.
Where's this tunnel lead?
Looks like it's a road linking Spino and Talbo together. Likely used for mining and distribution.
Gotcha! Just making it easier to bring stuff from town to town, huh?
So, humans dig these huge tunnels all for themselves, huh?
Thank you!
Here we go.
We're way far off from where we were trying to get to originally. Question is now, how do the fuck we get over there?
If a foe's too tough, you can always run away and live to fight another day.
I guess that's how we get here.
No such thing as too tough for me.
Perhaps not, but I'm telling you just in case that turns out not to be true.
Right, alright, fine.
Oh, this is where we got into the boss fight.
Tell me something. How do humans make a living?
Crafts, agriculture, hunting, trade. It's pretty varied. And some bad eggs resort to thievery, of course.
We steal from humans sometimes too.
That's nothing to be proud of. Unless you're stealing from the army, that is.
Yeah, there was that one cave we couldn't finish before.
Here we go.
We'll probably find traveling merchants on the main roads. They roam over Sandland, peddling their wares to all comers.
Fellow travelers, huh? If we find any, let's stop and compare notes with them.
Hey, there's gates open. You merchant. Strength serums, firepower, armor, yep.
Thank you for coming.
Alright, so we gotta explore to where we can fast travel here. Or find the radio tower.
When fighting in cramped areas like cliffs, beware of blind spots.
There's one
Getting
all the
caught
way the
off
fuck over
guard
there.
puts you at a disadvantage.
I definitely hate to lose like that. I'll be careful.
There you go, this looks like a camp.
You're a weird one, old man. Doing all this to find water for other people.
Hey, Regina.
Hello.
The demon, they say owe you a lot to you.
Thank you for coming.
I think we're supposed to be here yet.
Yo!
Pull it off. Top class. Prince Booster.
When fighting in cramped areas like cliffs, beware of blind spots. Getting caught off guard puts you at a disadvantage.
I definitely hate to lose like that. I'll be careful. Well, we go.
They picked a fight with me, not the other way around.
Well, we goes.
It's under the sand, Prince. He could surface anywhere. Maybe you can lure it out with a powerful hit to the ground. Any outsiders going to the capital are required to pass through a military checkpoint.
They turn back anyone suspicious, I gather.
Right. That's how they've managed to defend the capital from threat for all these years.
Basically the opposite of the way I wanted to go.
Any outsiders going to the capital are required to pass through a military checkpoint.
They turn back anyone suspicious, I gather.
Right. That's how they've managed to defend the capital from threat for all these years. Under the handprint. He could surface anywhere. Maybe you can lure it out with a powerful hit to the ground.
Looks like there's something up there. We could reach it if we had a vehicle that could jump. At least that was sort of fun.
It's save. We haven't saved in a bit. There's our radio tower.
Any outsiders going to the capital are required to pass through a military checkpoint.
They turn back anyone suspicious, I gather.
Right. That's how they've managed to defend the capital from threat for all these years.
Still your answer.
See these tire tracks? That's a sign that someone's been here before us.
These tire tracks. There's
Following
no tire
them might
tracks
lead
here.
us to a useful location like a village or town. The cars should also go a bit faster than it would on unpacked ground.
It's the leader of the Raptors.
Watch out for its fiery breath in particular.
That's a really bad hit.
Tell me something. How do humans make a living?
Crafts, agriculture, hunting, trade. It's pretty varied.
Nice! One down! Found a radio tower!
Shoot, you beat me to it. I'll get the next one, you'll see.
You'll see.
Yeah, good luck with that. Hey, old man, want in on our competition?
Sure, why not? Just keep your eyes on the road.
But then, I can only see the towers in front of me.
You have good eyes, Prince. Something smells like treasure.
What? Weird choice. Well, it goes.
What's the one for a hidden item?
Where's the treasure? Wait, what's that over there?
Did say there was treasure nearby. Gold ore.
Here we go.
We should keep our distance
So how
from
do
the
we get up
army
there?
base unless necessary.
We go up here.
I bet they've got loads
Oh,
of loot in
not
there.
standing on the keyboard.
Can't argue with that, but somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
If we can't talk you out of it, please at least try to be sneaky about it.
Already? Good night, bunny. Love you. There's the big chest. Oh, the big chest somewhere. The outside. That's on the outside. Oh, dude. Oh, here it is. Speed booster for the hopper.
We can use this to find out about the area. If we can get it fixed up, that is. We can repair it. Just need materials.
Meters. Just enough for now.
Okay, now for some hot intel on the area.
Base, bunch of other things. Why is the racing thing here? The racing thing was over this one. We found the main fast travel area. Let's go to this point northwest.
It's under the sand, Prince. He could surface anywhere. Maybe you can lure it out with a powerful hit to the ground.
Another radio tower.
The sand cascade lies not far to the west of here.
Bank Cascade.
The Sand Cascade lies not far to the west of here.
Oh, it's the base radio tower.
It's a sight to behold. Definitely worth a look while we're in the area.
Might as well while we're here. Well, it goes.
Hey,
Here we go. Nice. One down.
Alright, let's go to the fucking front door, just so we can fast travel here. The capital. Massive as shit.
So this is a human castle, huh? Stupid big place to live.
And with plenty more people living around it, this has become an enormous castle town.
Thief got lost. That'd give me something to laugh about for years.
I'll be just fine. Surely if anyone's going to get lost, it'll be you.
Here we go.
It pays to take the time to stop and observe your surroundings every now and then. You just...
Do be careful, Prince.
Whoop!
Well done you, Fritz.
At least that was sort of fun.
Wow, that fucker hit us. Now we can do two upgrade. Dark release. Oh, we need 3. The 2 is enhanced weak attacks. She was in it a little earlier yesterday. Like sniffing something, but she was just there. Ah, he's the one who uses the power. One human or creature with your power, effective against vehicles or bosses. Chance for increases the chance enemies to drop rare parts. Yeah. He has one more skill. Plus, can shoot more ammo to incapacitate multiple foes.
At least that was sort of fun.
Assassin Scorpion.
Nice! One down!
Cave Cobra Scales and Venom.
We'll probably find traveling merchants on the main roads. They roam over Sandland, peddling their wares to all comers.
At least that was sort of fun.
We'll probably find traveling merchants on the main roads. They roam over Sandland, peddling their wares to all comers.
Fellow travelers, huh? If we find any, let's stop and compare notes with them.
Now there's water there.
Foe's too tough. You can always run away and live to fight another day. Hey.
Heh, no such thing as too tough for me.
Perhaps not, but I'm telling you just in case that turns out not to be true.
Alright, fine. There's something up there. We could reach it if we had a vehicle that could jump.
Alright, back to speed.
Well, it goes.
Castletown is huge as fuck.
It's the leader of the raptors. Do be careful, Prince.
Like, I took out your fucking leader. What chassis y'all think you have?
The Sand Cascade lies not far to the west of here. It's a sight to behold. Definitely worth a look while we're in the area.
Might as well while we're here.
And Cascade.
Any outsiders going to the capital are required to pass through a military checkpoint.
They turned back anyone suspicious, I gather.
Right. That's how they've managed to defend the capital from threat for all these years.
Here we go.
Almost there to that water. The bridge is open.
We'll probably find traveling merchants on the main roads. They roam over Sandland, peddling their wares to all comers.
Fellow travelers, huh? If we find any, let's stop and compare notes with them.
Oh, Callaway.
It pays to take the time to stop and observe your surroundings every now and then. You just might make some exciting discoveries.
And if we can find some loot as a result, even better.
Even better.
We'll ever explore all of Sandland?
Thought makes my head spin. I am intrigued, though.
Gotta make the most of the journey. No holding back. Well, with goals.
Standard and standard.
If you ever think you might be lost, you should check the map.
Yeah, getting lost and having to backtrack
All
would be a
legs.
pain.
Alright, so we'll find a water fast travel point or something. Ah, radio tower, that helps.
Here we go.
And then we'll finish there.
One down.
Radio tower's right there.
Found a radio tower.
Despite the conspicuous location, it's in a rather sorry state these days.
Humans don't even know how to tend to their own creations.
Flat 4 engine.
We'll probably find traveling merchants on the main roads. They roam over Sandland, peddling their wares to all comers.
Fellow travelers, huh? If we find any, let's stop and compare notes with them. Huh? Use this to find out about the area. If we can get it fixed up, that is. We can repair it. Just need materials.
Standard meter, we got a couple more now. This is not how a radio tower works, but in this game, it is.
Okay, now for some hot intel on the area.
Ah, partial intel. And good thing we have that water fast travel there. I was through here. Had to get to the end of the road. That one.
Thank you!
Here we go.
Alright, so thank you all for coming in, hanging out, lurking. Hope you have a good night. Be sure to check our socials so you can see the on-stream changes or read the random stuff we post. Let's see who's on the raid. We're getting close to all the radio towers. Need the fucking the mech suit, everything. Strongest class. Like two or three skills left to learn. One lost property. Damn, radio towers are still only 41%. Fast travel is only like 37, so still have a lot of shit to do. Furnish your room, I need furniture. But we need money for more important shit right now. Bosses. Super encounters, I guess. Oh. That thing still have battery after all that? Actually, we're only on for like 3 hours. 3 hours. Ah, we forgot to log into the other... We need to claim our daily login before we forget. Do those real quick. Some of these end. Then we can finish. We're looking for who we can raid. On, Sachi's on. So for this one, 120. Lap.
about a cup of
We get super
joe?
loaded on
A little
coffee.
more
Won't be much longer.
coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
Honkai that has like 3 things. We have 10 left. Trade. We log in on all these. We gotta farm some materials. There. There. What? 60? Basically. 2 or 3. I got 30 pity, so it's very unlikely. Nope. Home, Shadow, Sasha, not yet. Oop. Nearing Reminiscence, Fruit, Shadow, Databank, Copia. Our quick battle.
A little everyone.
Take a look.
Let's see. All together.
Then wait.
Never hesitate. Love. I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Loot here. Never seen perfection before. Huh. I shall remember this warmth.
No, not fear.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Yeah, it's over already. Fast enough for you.
A little something for everyone.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
We'll just stop it there. Fan on the keyboard hope. 3. Quick login on Genshin, which I don't think we have. Start a raid.
Add Astra at...
Alright, we're good.